Hey everybody, welcome to another great game stream. As you can tell, my throat is messed up. I'm uh I'm awfully sick today. I've been fighting colds and infections for months, and this one finally really hit me super hard. So I'm probably not going to talk a whole lot. We're going to be doing some grinding for event tokens and reliquary things on Diablo 4. I'm going to try not to cough too much in your ears, but no guarantees, right? So let's have a sip of the medicine here. That'll do it. And let's get into it. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do so. Down at the bottom of the screen there, you can see. On Twitch, DMGRGN. On YouTube, Spider Does Things. I'd appreciate it. Let's see what we got here. I have 5 reliquary points. I'm working in beasts. I don't know what I'm going to get next. Probably one of these horse things. And then maybe some of these weapons or the barding. Something. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. We'll figure it out. Let's do this quest, whatever this is. As you can see, I'm in my robe and my sweater. I'm trying to sweat it out. Got a fever. Best way to fight a fever is with more heat. Lost a couple of those guys.
Let's see who can hunt the most meat. Most pounds wins. Winner picks the dinner menu.
way. She's not gonna win this. Oh, there's no way. Like, 100 plus to 11. Yeah, she ain't gonna win.
That one was going to be mine.
No, it wasn't. Gotcha. It's no contest at all.
So you choose. What's on the menu?
Maybe you are.
This place better than we found it.
I gotta find whatever this idol thing is.
This must be it.
What do we get from this? Anything? Hey, got it. Not even anything really particularly good. Let's see, what can we do here? That. Let's go over here. Gotcha. Yikes. Alright, let's see what this is all about, huh? Sometimes I do well at these and sometimes I don't. So I usually only get up to 4. I've once in a while gotten to 5, but it was really rare. I just got real lucky. Most of the time I can't even use any of this stuff anyway. It's not really all that great. But whichever. You'll be fine. I got you. Hey, Fire Panda, how you doing tonight? I'm not super talkative because I have some kind of an infection. I don't know what it is. You can probably tell that I sound kind of rough tonight, so... But I appreciate you tuning in. It's always good to know people are hanging out. Ooh. No, it's just... I've been prone to throat infections for some reason this year. I don't know what it is. Ever since midsummer, I just keep getting cold, and then my throat will get infected, and then I'll get better, then I'll get another cold. It's not the flu, and it's not the 19. I gotta watch about saying that, because when I put this on YouTube, they'll hit me for it for some reason still. But, I don't know. I'm trying some different things. I'm limited in what kind of medicine I can take, and I think that's part of the problem. I'm sure it's just some bit of my physiology that's unhappy this year. I'll figure it out. It's just really bothersome. get some more of those favor tokens. Got like 3 more days, I think, before this event is over, and the reliquaries change up. So if I'm gonna spend any of them, I gotta spend them soon. Appreciate that, Fire Panda. Thanks a lot. I'm sure it's not anything real big. This is Diablo 4. We're just doing some grinding, some event grinding. Because with the way that I was feeling, I didn't want to get into something I had to think too hard about. I usually like more single-player stuff, but more cerebral, so to speak. But like I said, this way I don't have to do a whole lot. I can just kind of play on autopilot and still get the content. Take a little drink here. Combos going here. Excellent. Combo action. Ooh, we're starting to get a good sweat going. That'll make me feel better. Good sweat always makes you feel better when you're sick, especially if you got a fever. Well, this is, of course, the 4th game in the Diablo franchise. Diablo as a whole is a series of games that are basically like extended horde mode dungeon crawlers. You basically go through cave after cave after cave, building your person up almost infinitely with gear. The previous game, Diablo 3, is the better game of the two. There's a lot more replayability because you can replay the main story missions and you can continue to get stronger and you can keep raising the difficulty to pretty absurd amounts. This one, you don't, once you've finished the story with a character, then it's all just endgame content from there. It's just grinding, which is okay, but I like to replay story missions and things, and you can't. You have a series of classes you can be. This one's my favorite. This is the Sorcerer. You get a lot of magic spells and things of that nature. It's basically a loot collector game. where you have to try to collect better and better loot to keep building your character up to take on more and more challenges. And all of your loot, of course, gives you different abilities. Like your weapons do a certain amount of damage and different things, and you can upgrade and you can masterwork things. It's got a lot of customization options. This one is a little unique in that because it's mostly focused on endgame content after you've done all the story missions, there's a series of they do events every few months. Seasons. They do seasons, and each one has unique pieces you can get to transmog, so you can get your appearance to look a certain way. Let me see if I can... Like, this set here was from one of the events, and they actually broke it for a while. Like, they broke the event stuff so that I didn't even have it anymore. It just disappeared after I'd earned it, which is kind of annoying. You can get different riding animals, which I never use. I just walk everywhere because it's easier to fight things that way. You can adjust your appearance, all that good stuff. You have a variety of weapons, talismans, shields, etc. All your armor does different things, so you can get some good synergy depending on what kind of a build you're going for. This character, obviously, because you saw a bunch of fire, excuse me, is all about fire spells and fire magic. And you have a skill tree that you invest in, and then once you get that maxed out with all the points that they give you, you work on your Paragon levels, which is for the end game. You're constantly building experience to that, and then you add bits and pieces to everything to have more and more difficult challenges. So, I hope I've explained that well enough to your satisfaction. And you can play with a full party. You can play co-op, generally with up to 4 people, I think.
That looks well. I can fix it. The forge is always hot.
I think this is on Game Pass if you have a Microsoft account, if you're with Xbox or a Microsoft PC. So I think you can play it for free still. Let me take a look. Yeah, it's on Game Pass. 3, as I said, is the superior game. I haven't played 2 in a very long time. I know 2 is available in the marketplace. They did a remaster of it, and it's obnoxiously difficult from what I remember. And I don't think I ever played the first one in the series. But 3 and 4 are contemporary, and 3 is the better one of the 2 if I had to choose. Because you can play more content. You can do endgame, or you can do other things. I like to replay story missions with stronger characters and increase the difficulty as I go. And 3 lets you do that. 4 does not let you do that. So this one, 4, doesn't let you do that. You can do a lot of things with it. Like, I have one of each class for characters, and each one plays a little bit different. So you can really personalize things pretty well. And you can do well with a variety of playstyles, which is always nice. Because I don't like to be typecast into just playing a certain way. I like to experiment and play the way that I like to play. And most of the way, of course, that I play is overwhelming power. I'm not much of a stealth person. I always either lose my patience or I make a mistake and then I get caught anyway. So most stealth games are bad for me. But give me a game where I could just infinitely upgrade my person to be as powerful as anything, and I'm usually pretty happy. I'm glad Game Pass is around, because even though I know it gets to be expensive month for month, it's the ability to try some of these real big AAA games before actually dropping a bunch of money on them is helpful. Because the way games are these days, you never really know if a game's going to be good anymore until you've tried it. And sometimes a demo just doesn't do the job. And I get that too. Like, buddy of mine, Uncanny Alchemist here on Twitch also, he likes Dark Souls and Elden Ring and all that kind of stuff, and I'm just, obviously I'm not into that kind of thing, but I appreciate the people who put in the time and the effort for that kind of thing. Deadpool Head, of course, is a Metal Gear Solid fan, so he likes stealth games. I'm just not very good at it, and I tend to not try to force myself to do things that I'm not good at, because I'm not going to enjoy it. Some things I train up and I do pretty well. Like, you give me Dead Space, I can play Dead Space on the highest difficulty setting, and I can finish that game. It's not always easy, but I can do it. Other things, like I won't play Elden Ring, I won't play Dark Souls, it's just, it's too frustrating. It's too frustrating for me. I did try Dark Souls, and I couldn't make it out of the first dungeon. Like, it was kind of ridiculous. I couldn't make it out. The first big demon boss that you fight, I couldn't beat him. Favorite token. Building up that reliquary. Come on, guys, get in the circle. There we go. There we go. Alright, excellent. Excellent. That was cool. Alright, so now I gotta get back on track. Where was I going? Slay the High Priest. Where is the High Priest? He's probably over there somewhere. Right now I'm on the highest difficulty that's available to me. And I'm doing well because all my gear's maxed out and I have a lot of little mini abilities like things that I heal when I deal damage and a lot of other things to keep me going forward. In order to increase the difficulty, you have to raise the level of a certain endgame dungeon, and you have to periodically just make runs through it at higher and higher difficulties until you unlock the next one. And I've come close, but I haven't been able to unlock the next one because it goes in increments, and it's pretty tough. So even though I'm making this look easy, I can't go higher yet until I beat that thing, which I've thrown myself at it a couple times. I might try it again soon, because I'd like to keep going, because the higher the difficulty, the better the gear that drops, which means you can keep fighting tougher and tougher things, and it's a big circle. It's a big circular thing that goes. The thing that goes. That's, you can tell I'm kind of like, it's a big circular thing that goes. It's a loop. It's a near infinite loop of increase the difficulty, get more powerful, fight more powerful things, etc., etc. Oh, excuse me. Because, I mean, I should be able to raise the difficulty because I'm doing really well. It's just I haven't been able to beat the next challenge because it's considerably more difficult than this. But I would like to do it because I would like to keep going. Doing, little cat? Huh? Crazy. Let's see if I can do it. Actually, I'm gonna take a look at it. How many? What do I got for the reliquary? I got 8. Oh, I got cool. I got 8. So I can get the barding. Or I can get... I don't think I really want that horse. It's kind of weird looking. Should I save for the bird thing, maybe? Maybe. I'll save a little bit. Alright, where is the artificer thing? I don't remember what town it's in. The artificer endgame dungeon is in a particular town. No, that's a capstone dungeon. Is it in Nevesk? No. Nostrava. I always forget where it's at. Menestad? No. Firebreak Manor. It's not in Kiovashad, because I've been in there plenty of times. I don't think they really mark it on the map even. They just kind of like, oh, it's here. Zarbin's it? No. Let's see. Filter. Ugh. Excuse me. It's not there. I'm gonna go a couple places and just see if I can find it, because it's in one of these small towns. Nope, it's not here. It's like a little altar that's in one of these. Cats are going crazy right now. Is it in Ostrava? What are you doing, buddy? I'm gonna get you. I'll get you. Look out. Oh, no, it's not here. I would know it once I get there. I was just in Menestad, wasn't I? I probably was. No, I wasn't in Menestad, but this isn't it. I don't remember. The Bear Tribe Refuge, no. Ulesna? Is it in Ulesna? I could look it up, I guess, but I'm going to see if I can just find it, because like I said, I always forget where it's at. Nope, because it would be like right here in the correct town. If I would just remember what the correct town was. It's not in any of the ruins. Was I just in Zarbinzet? Let's take a look. See, I can't even remember where I've been in just the last few seconds. Nope. Not in Zarbinzet. That's in Kachuk. It's not going to be there because that's in Hantu, and it wasn't part of the expansion. It's not in Tarsarak. It's not in the ruins. I don't think it's in the Vesk. It's not in Yelesna. It's not in Nostrava. It's not in Menestad. It's not in the manor. It's in Karagar. I bet. This is going to be here. It's going to be in Karagar. Yeah, here it is. Yep. Okay. sucks. I have to beat tier 36. I gotta beat tier 40 to open up the next difficulty level. And tier 36 is actually pretty hard. Because where I'm at, as far as the current difficulty setting I have the game set to, it's on tier 25, which is Torment 2. And I've done all these up to this point, because they unlock sequentially as you go. And I just got stuck on this one. So I'm going to see if I can do it again. I'm going to see. Let me activate that. And let's see if we can do this. It's been a while. I don't know how rusty I'm going to be. It's timed. And there's a death penalty if you get killed. You can see the difference in the damage that I'm doing. It's a lot less. After you kill a certain number of enemies, if you can beat the time, then it'll open up a portal to the boss. I think. It's been a while. I think. Your loot that drops is, yeah, it is definitely a lot. The loot that drops is based on the difficulty. So you only get better loot if you're playing at higher difficulties. So the only way to improve my damage is to play at these higher levels. And I think I managed to get to the boss last time, and I couldn't beat the boss. I don't know. We're gonna see. We're gonna see what we can do here. So they're really soaking up the damage. This guy especially, like, come on, man. There we go. Do some damage to that guy. Dang. And you gotta watch out for those environmental things, because the various explosions, that's what'll get you. It might not be straight damage from an enemy, but they'll cast these poison spells and various things, and that'll get you. Alright, we're doing okay so far, though. I haven't seen any significant dips in health. My shields are staying up. So I have a lot of abilities for survivability. I have a lot of shielding and things based off of the damage I deal. The thing about it, though, is even if I get past this, I'm not going to get... I still have to get up to 37, and then 38. And then 39, and my loot won't increase in ability until I'm able to hit level 40. So I'm gonna have to do the next 3 levels even harder than this as it goes. Like, it's real difficult. I don't know if it's something I might need a party for. I might have to get some people together and do a group delve in this dungeon to get it to go, but we'll see. We'll figure it out. Because, yeah, they're soaking up the damage. Soaking it right up. And that timer's going to keep going down, so you only have what's left on the timer to beat the boss. might have been what got me last time. It might have been that I ran out of time. Because you can only do so much damage. Goodness, they're soaking up the damage. Bullet sponges all day. I'm not going to have a whole lot of time to beat the boss. That's the problem here. Better use that. I don't usually like to use these shrines, but I got to. Goodness. I mean, they're not doing significant damage to me, which is great. It's a positive, but it's just taking so much time to wear them down. Getting more of those event tokens. Almost finished here. You can see the meter up there. I'm outstripping the time. The trick will be if I still have enough time to beat the boss after all this. I'm not a speedrunner. I don't like to speedrun. I like to take my time, so this is kind of like against everything that I enjoy doing in a game most of the time. walls up, keep the damage piled on. These guys are just bullet sponging everything. Ugh. I'm almost ready for that boss though, but I got less than 5 minutes. Alright, let's see. Yeah, the trick will be if I can beat him in 4 minutes or less. Hi there, Kawaga. I don't speak, I think, Kawake maybe? I don't speak, Russian or Cyrillic. I unfortunately don't know what you're saying, but thank you for tuning in anyway. I think I can do this. I think I can beat this guy. That's cool. Oh, no, it's alright, buddy. No big deal. I don't have a lot of culture. My bad, you know. I took some Spanish in school, and I was very bad at it. My brain's just not good for other languages. I might manage this. I got 3 minutes. I'm doing good. Hey, nice. Whew. That was a fight. Upgrade failed. Of course it would. Ugh. Excuse me. So I've done that tier. The next tier is going to be even more difficult than that, which again, I don't think it's a matter of me taking damage, it's just me being able to deal damage. Because my goodness, they just soak it right up. Where am I at? Oh, I'm still in Karagar. Good. Oh, no, they opened it up from 37 to 30 to 40, so I could go straight to 40. But you just got to imagine that each one of these increases that difficulty even further. Like, I might work on some of these and see if I can get to Torment 3 by the next time. I don't think I'm not up for that tonight. But that was pretty good. I didn't think I was going to pull that off, to be honest, because the last time I did that, I don't think I did as well.
Still got some. I'll keep my forge hot. Return soon.
Yeah, the whole thing about Diablo is it's very grindy. It is a constant level of just grind, improve, grind. So if you like games that grind, it's a good game. If you don't, you're going to be bored. And like I said, Diablo 3 was the better of the two. because you could replay story missions and you could still increase your rewards from those missions. You could play through the story, increase the difficulty, play through the story, increase the difficulty, play some side content, keep going and keep increasing, and you had a wider variety of things that you could do. The grind was there, but it gave you a bit more structure to it. Like, again, I like replaying the story of my games. And also, if it helps me keep increasing my character power, increasing my experience, and increasing my loot level and all that other good stuff, all the better. But this game, all of that is focused on just this end game part, which is okay, but it gets a little bit tedious sometimes. So I'll play this game, and then I'll usually take a break from it for a while, and then I'll come back to it, and then I'll take a break, because it gets to be monotonous. But it's okay to play now when I'm not feeling real great, because I don't have to put a lot of brain power on it. But anyway, that's going to be it. I'm about ready to hit the hour. I want to thank Fire Panda and Kwake. I don't know if I'm saying your name right, Kwake. I'm just reading it phonetically from what I see. But thanks for tuning in. Thanks for everybody else for tuning in. We'll probably play some more of this tomorrow. I'll probably keep grinding away to try to get these reliquary points to finish up this stuff. And maybe I'll try to see if I can increase the difficulty with the obelisk here and see what we can do. We'll see maybe next time if we can go straight to 40 and see how that does. Because I would like to see the difference. I would like to see the difference. But anyway, thank you for watching. I'm going to eat some food. I'm going to get out of here. And I'll see you folks tomorrow, same time. Don't forget to subscribe on Twitch, DMGRGN, on YouTube, Spider Does Things. I appreciate you.